It's Lads Army!
Tonight on Lads Army, it's fighting talk.
I will fight anybody, anytime. I will take off somebody's head.
And it's the real thing when the boys get their gloves on in anger.
When I saw the ring and everything, I really did start shitting myself.
Lads Army!
At the Brown Down training camp, it's the morning of the officers' weekly billet inspection. That means Captain Richard Owen will expect everything to look as immaculate as he does. Rather than mess up their beds by sleeping in them, most of the recruits spent last night on the floor. Two sections showed their solidarity by cuddling up together.
It was so uncomfortable, freezing, and hardly any of us got that much sleep. It's funny though, it's like being back at school. Sleepover.
It's not just the billet that will come under the microscope. The captain expects the lads themselves to scrub up impeccably. As always, the recruits are being judged with points awarded to the best section. The lads of one section are confident.
You should have seen when I walk up Pittman, right? For ages he was just like this, and then suddenly you end.
This is going to go off all right today. He's going to look round and he's going to say, perfect.
I was going to say, outstanding.
If he starts tearing into my bed, I'll go schizophrenic. It'll just be like stamping on my hopes and dreams.
Sadly, the lads are deluding themselves if they think they'll get anything past the captain. He's obsessed with detail.
As I recall, there were two kinds of inspection. There were those that were simply the corporal and the sergeant. And then a far worse inspection when they brought round an officer. They found more to criticise. They were more unpleasant.
And the officers, really, on the level at which we encountered them, were a source of entertainment more than anything else, because some of them were astoundingly stupid.
Spotty little fart.
You've got fluff all over your chin. It's obvious that you haven't shaved.
Rust on your bayonet.
Sergeant Roberts, this man tells me he shaved this morning.
Lift your chin up. You're bloody lying!
You'd think you'd done it all, and they get a pair of snow white gloves like that. Absolutely snow white gloves right out of the shop. And they go like that on the top of your locker. Look at that.
Excuse. Right, get here. Run it along.
Yes, sir.
What's on there?
Yes, Sergeant.
Just, Sergeant, it's ready shit. Stand on your locker.
You'd like been working your knackers off for about 4 or 5 hours to keep everything lovely and clean, and they just knew where to look. They knew where to look.
One section have been the duffers in basic training. They're hoping today will mark a new beginning.
Close your lockers. Close your lockers.
Brown stuff. Looks like rust.
What's on that ready, Barry?
Fluff, Sergeant.
Fluff, Sergeant! You're right, there's ready fluff on it! Shut up! What is it? It's supposed to be shiny, isn't it? It's soap and facial hair. Name, soldier. Give the razor up. Lift your head down. Lift it down, you blithering fool. Right. All of of you will be outside tonight, out there, with your ready beds laid out, outside.
By now, the lads of Waterloo Platoon know that whatever they do, they'll never get it right. But it's disappointing for one section, who badly need to pick up points.
It could have been better.
We're expecting something. Well, we're expecting to get a bad inspection, but we didn't think it was going to be that bad, where everything was picked up on.
You can't expect us really to have everything bang on first time, can they?
We started nearly between 4 and 5 yesterday afternoon.
And finished at 1:30.
And you finished at 1:30 working on this. There was no slacking. Everybody put the F in. Okay, so maybe there was a few jobs we didn't think about, but we've learned from that now and they won't be like that next week.
What's raises that pressure button? What did you expect?
I had 3 shaves this morning and mine's still not good enough, and he asked me.
I think you just got to take that extra couple of minutes to shave. And
you know what I mean?
That's
2 with one and 1 with a new
You just got to
blade.
agree with him. There's no point even shaving, even if you do shave.
You say to yourself, well, look, what they must surely want people to fight and to learn how to, you know, give covering fire and all this stuff. But we spend our whole time, do we not, cleaning all this wretched kit, which is a hell of a fag. I mean, it really was very, very boring.
Right, who else told the OC that they had shaved?
To rub salt into their wounds, Corporal Murphy doles out a
Any
further
truth so far?
punishment to some of the lads in one section.
So, all those who were picked up for not shaving and told the captain that you had, in fact, shaved, will all be on defaulters.
Does that include yourself?
That includes you.
You didn't ask me, Corporal.
That includes you.
Shut up.
Oh, well.
But just when they think it's all over, it's going to get a whole lot worse.
Get out!
Did you say the words, shove it?
I swear on my heart, Corporal, I did not say it, Corporal.
Pitman! Did you say shove it?
No, Corporal. Right, everybody in the room. Everybody in the room now! Corporal Murphy has just told me he walked out and somebody said, shove it. I believe the comment came from this private here.
I don't recall making a comment, but I'll take responsibility for the section, Corporal.
Fine. Grab your rifle, grab your berry outside.
He said as he was walking out the door, but he didn't mean he just meant off.
You ever say anything, or anybody in Esberton ever says anything to one of the NCOs again, I will personally rip the head off.
Yes, Corporal.
Do you understand?
Yes, Corporal.
Guard room. Lie down tonight, as you were. Step up to my timing. Get outside, boy! Right wheel! Time!
Answering back was the worst thing. You got jankers that are stuck in the guard room. I mean, it was severe. I mean, it was like the SS. Make no mistake. You didn't do as you were told. If you took the piss, if you came back at them, you 7 days inside.
Get your boots off. This is my desk.
The corporal of our billet was called Braithwaite, and he was about 5'10", and he looked like Rocky Marciano. I mean, he was incredibly powerful, and people feared him. Don't look at me! Keep your eyes to the front. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. What do you think I am, Betty Grable? Do you think I'm Betty Grable? And I just quietly said at the back, which he said, no, but you still need shagging. Put straight in jankers, put into the jail, you know, and cleaning buckets and everything else, into the kitchen, slopping the floors, cleaning out all the shitholes and everything else in sight.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
insubordination will never ever be tolerated, and you will learn not to be insubordinate. Or you will learn to tell the truth, one or the other. Get your laces back in your boots, get your rifle, get your berry, get your belt. You have got approximately 3 minutes in which to get that sorted. Do you understand?
Yes, Corporal.
Do you understand?
Yes, Corporal! Come on, get it out of me!
Punishment over, Corporal Niarchis marches Pitman back at the double to join the others.